dude? This is Master Sai here with my boy Voto Saka and
Savage Getsuga,
aka Chocolate Rain, and we're here with his very first, one of his deck profiles of a new deck that he's been testing out, doing very good at our locals. So it's all yours.
All right. So the deck is Predaplants. A lot of people have been searching for Predaplants and a lot of other cards that go good with it. So we decided to put it in one of my very own deck profile. So let's go ahead and get started with that. First, as everybody knows, but I'm pretty sure like everybody knows already, the main card in the deck is Predaplant Chlamydia Sundew. I like to call it Mountain Dew because I know the name is very hard to pronounce for some people.
Yeah, we just got it.
Yeah, this is your key card right here. It works several ways. You can place a counter, or if you don't want to place a counter, this also counts as a poly in itself. You can use him and any monster on the field that you control or that has a predator counter on it. So if you put a predator counter on it with one monster and then you play him, you can fuse using your opponent's monster. It's a good way to get around stuff that you can't get past. Also have 3 Predaplant Spindanea. This card is just as valuable as Chlamydia Sundew, as he is one of your counter placers in a deck. Whether he's normal or special, you can target one face-up monster, place a counter on it, and his level, if his level is 2 or higher, it drops down to 1. Then, after damage calculation, if he battled a monster with a level equal to lower than his, you can special summon a Predaplant monster from the deck. That's your Chlamydia Sundew right there, or your Fly Trap. Second, some people like to run 3. I like to run only 2 Hydra. This is basically your kaiju of the deck. Any card, you can special summon this card from your hand by tributing one monster your opponent controls with the predator counter on it. So, if you could summon Fly Trap, put a counter on it, then special summon Hydra right there. Or if you have 2 counters on 2 monsters, you can special summon both. Those are your rank 5 plays right there. So, 3 is good, but I find it a little too... sometimes it clutters the deck, so 2 is fine. 2, Fly Trap, and a lot of people say they should run 3, but it's not necessary. 2 works just fine. You normal summon him, place a counter, then the level drops down to 1. If you battle him with a monster with a level equal to lower than his, he automatically destroys the monster without damage calculation. So that's really helpful right there to get around big monsters also. Next, Predaplant Saraceniant. That was a mouthful. Saraceniant. When an opponent monster declares a direct attack, you can special summon this card from the hand. After damage calculation, if this card battled an opponent's monster, you can destroy that opponent's monster. If this card is destroyed by battle, or if this card on the field is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can add 1 predap card from your deck to your hand, except another copy of him. You can only use that effect once per turn. So that's like your battle fader right there. That's
Gores or something.
Your Gores, yeah.
Well, more like a battle fader, yeah.
Yeah, and with this, it says any predap card. So you can get any one of your Predaplant monsters. You can get Preda Running, Preda Pruning, Predaponics, Predaplanet, anything. For the non-Predaplant monsters, I run 3 Lone Fire Blossoms. Tribute a monster, special summon 1 plant monster from your deck. You can play him, then pop him to special summon any one of these guys.
Yeah, just searches. It's pretty cool.
He just searches. Now next I run 2 Evil Swarm Mandragoras. That's my own personal touch because a lot of people are fiending for Sylvans. They're looking for Edge Gems and various other things to speed the deck up, but he speeds it up really good. If your opponent controls more monsters than you, you can special summon him.
Yeah, there are like 4 ways to play this, right?
Yeah.
You could go Sylvans, Shadows,
Shadows.
What's the other one?
Edge Gems.
Edge Gems, or just pure.
This is a pure build with a few other plants. So I made it fast on my own. The final 2 monsters would be Luna Light Black Sheep.
Just searches Poly.
Searches Poly. I use him instead of King of the Swamp because he's just extremely quick and he's a dark monster. So you get your dark target for stuff like Allure Darkness, Dark Illusions, and other things. Alright, so those are the monsters. Alright, next up for the magic cards, I run 3 Predaponics. Now everybody knows what Predaponics does. Once per turn, special summon a level 4 lower Predaplant monster from your hand or graveyard, but it has its effects negated, even if this card leaves the field. Then you must pay 800 life points during your standby phase or destroy this card. After that, 2 Predator Prunings. That does the same thing as that one, except you just target a predaplant monster in any graveyard, special summon it. You know, so that's another summoning card right there. People argue about this one a lot, but I only run one refusion. That's all you really need. Of course, your 2 instant fusions, 3 polys. Those are self-explanatory. MST. That's it for the
2
magic
MSTs
card.
for back row.
Yeah, just 2 MSTs for back row. If you decide to sub them out for twin twisters or anything like that, that's up to you. But I prefer MST, just quick and simple.
Quick and simple and cheap.
Very cheap to get. So for traps, I don't run many traps, but these traps have a personal touch. Time space trap hole. Target a whole bunch of monsters. You do take life points for it, but it can clear the field if you let it. 2 wiretaps.
Breakthrough skill.
No, pretty much break the skill. So 2 mirror force, and finally 1 black corner of heaven.
No magic cylinders.
No
what?
no magic cylinders. And a lot of people may be saying, "What happened to Predator Planet?" I don't like Predator Planet. It's slow. It can be fast if you let it, but I prefer these. You know, why let your opponent play trap cards and monsters when you can stop it right from the beginning? But that's just me.
All right, let's get that extra deck.
An extra deck coming.
You don't use fusion type
Nah, no fusion tag.
to get out your dragon faster? You can use fusion tag, make one monster have the name of the card that you need to bring out your other dragon.
I don't think it's specific though. It just says level 8 and 1 predaplant.
We'll talk about it. All right. So for fusions, 1 starving. I will run 2, but I can only manage to get 1. So starving, 2 greedy venoms. With your main card for your fusions. 3 Chimera Felicias. And now you may be wondering how to get him out when it says original level 8 or higher. You know, if you don't want to use starving, you can use your fly trap. Because fly trap, second effect, when the monster he destroyed by that effect, he gains the levels. So if you destroy a 6 or above, that's your target right there for a greedy venom.
Yeah, so if you can get rid of a blue eyes, it becomes a level 10.
Yeah, and it says level 8 or higher, so and he's a dark. So that's your greedy venom right there. You don't have to get rid of this. If you do want to use that, so you can pitch him later, that's your choice. Next, 2 Elder Entity Nordens.
Instant fusion.
For instant fusion. 2 Fight for a Sheep for instant fusion. 1 Karen Gorgon, Anti-Luminescent Knight.
Just for targeting.
And 1 Abyss Dweller for also.
That's all you got?
Yep. That's all you need.
All you need? Okay.
Yep, that's all you need. If you want, like I said, you can add another Starving Venom. You can add another Greedy, but 2 is fine if you can find it hard to get out. You can add a Castell in here.
Add a Castell, yeah.
Silent Honor Arc, just anything that would anything you think would help is fine.
You know, your rank 4 toolbox, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. I know a lot of people run Fright for a Saber with edge gems. Maybe I'm just slow, but I couldn't figure out how to get it out for the life of me because edge gems don't count as fluffles. But, alright guys, so that's my deck profile.
Well, that was Master Sai Voto Saka with Chocolate Rain, aka
Savage Getsuga, as
deck
always.
profile.
Our local is Heroes and Senpais.
Yes, we will be putting up a video of our trades very soon for anyone that's looking for stuff. Well, I hope you enjoyed our video. Please subscribe and like our video. Master Sai signing out.
All right.